Are you struggling to share common code among your Azure functions? You're not alone. This is a common challenge for many developers. Today, we will explore how to effectively share that code and streamline your Azure functions. I completely understand how frustrating it can be to duplicate code across multiple functions. It not only wastes time, but can also lead to inconsistencies. You're definitely in the right place to find a solution. Here's the specific question we're addressing. One user asked, "How can I share common code among my Azure functions?" This is a great question and one that many developers face. Let's dive into the details. So, why is sharing code important? When you have common functionality, sharing code helps reduce redundancy, makes maintenance easier, and ensures consistency across your functions. Let's break down how to achieve this. And stick around. At the end of this video, I'll share a bonus tip that will make your Azure development even smoother. To share common code among Azure functions, the user should start by creating a shared project. This project will contain all the common code that can be reused across different functions. Next, the user should write the common code in this shared project. This could include utility functions, classes, or any other reusable components that the Azure functions will need. After writing the common code, the user needs to publish the shared project as a package. This can be done by running a command that prepares the package for use in other Azure functions. Now the user can include the shared package in each Azure function project. This is done by installing the package using the generated.tgz file. Finally, the user should import the common code in their Azure functions. This allows them to utilize the shared functionality seamlessly across different functions. Fun fact, did you know that the first Azure function was created to handle a simple HTTP request? Look how far we've come in making our code more efficient. Now let's look at the answers provided by other users. If your Azure functions share code within the same function app, you can easily access that common code directly. However, if the functions are in separate function apps, you can refer to a related discussion for guidance on sharing code across those apps. Let's take a moment to review another user's answer. One alternative approach to sharing common code among Azure functions is to use Azure Function tools for Visual Studio. This user successfully compiled shared code by creating a separate function project as a shared library. They also found that class libraries work well for this purpose. Although this user hasn't deployed their solution yet, they believe that if it runs locally without issues, deployment should also be manageable. Here's that bonus tip I promised. Always document your shared code. This will save you and your team time when revisiting the code later. And there you have it. You now know how to share common code among your Azure functions. Remember, sharing code not only saves time, but also enhances your development process. If you found this video helpful, please subscribe for more tips and tricks.